Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison and this is Ellie, and I am the reserved wife here on YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram. I'm so excited for today's video. I asked you guys over on my Instagram and TikTok to send me some questions so that I could do a little Q&A so you guys could get to know me a little bit better. Ellie just woke up from her nap, so she will be joining me. She'll just be playing with her toy and eating some crackers while I answer these questions for you guys. So let's just dive right in. I have them written in a little notebook right here because I do film YouTube on my phone at the moment. So I had to write them down, but let's answer a few. Okay, so the very first question I got was, did you go to college? And no, I didn't. Didn't go to college. I always knew I wanted to be a homemaker, and I felt like college would be... Really? I felt like college would be a huge waste of money, and I didn't want to go into debt, especially getting married young. I didn't want to have my husband worry about money that I spent going to college for a degree I would never use. The next question is, how many kids do you want? So at the moment, we are wanting probably 3 kids. That could change though. I don't know. I love children and I love being a mom, so it just kind of depends on what me and my husband decide and if we can agree on how many kids we want. But right now I feel like what we want is 3. So the next question I got was, how did you cope with postpartum depression, and are you still going through it? Are you still struggling? So I didn't cope really well in the beginning. I wasn't eating. The first month of me struggling with it, I had dropped 30 pounds. I wasn't eating, I wasn't drinking water, so I was very dehydrated, so I wasn't coping that well. But a few tips I've learned along the way is definitely try to get outside at least once a day. I had my daughter in February, and so it was very, very cold outside, and so I didn't get out a lot, and it was right before the pandemic got bad, and so when I was in the depths of postpartum depression and struggling, we couldn't really go outside anyway, but I would still try to at least get some fresh air in the backyard. Like, that really helped me. So I definitely suggest that. Also, going on short walks if you can really helped me. And then don't be afraid to ask for help. I know right now, because of COVID, it is very tricky. But if you are comfortable with it, let people bring you over dinner. Let your mom hold the baby while you take a nap, because that's really what helped me the most. Definitely let people help you. They say it takes a village to raise a child for a reason, and I'm so thankful I had my village. So don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to accept help. So the next question is my favorite recipe to make on a busy day. And that is such a hard one because I have so many, but honestly, just anything in the crock pot. The crock pot is amazing for those very, very busy days. I use our crock pot all the time. Oh, are you sharing? Thank you. I love doing soups in the crock pot. White chicken chili soup is really good in the crock pot. I can leave that in the description box below. But also shredded chicken with just barbecue sauce is really good for sandwiches too. Okay, so the next question is, how did you and your husband meet? And my husband and I actually met on Tinder, which is so weird. Honestly, it worked for us though. We've been married for almost 4 years now, so honestly, I'm a fan of Tinder. So the next question is, how do you budget to do this comfortably? So I try to budget with groceries. I always get what's on sale. I look for sales at the grocery store if there ever is any. And I also get the no-name brand of stuff, which doesn't seem like it would save you much money, but it has saved me quite a few dollars when checking out. We also just live below our means. We don't eat out all the time. We rarely go on vacations, which is fine because my husband and I are both homebodies anyway, but we definitely just live below our means. We don't live a fancy lifestyle really. We just live with what we can afford. Next question is, what's your favorite way to spend me time? I love to bake. Some people think of that as like a chore, but it really calms me down, and I love to bake as my me time. Or I take really long showers at night and do a face mask and get some essential oils just going, and that's really how I wind down after a long day and what I consider to be my me time. Are you going to have another baby? Yes, of course we want another baby. We are actually going to start trying soon, which comes to my next question, which is, what was your trying to conceive journey like? So with my daughter, it took us about a year to get pregnant with her. And so we are going to start trying for our next baby this next month, just in case it does take that long again. I do want her to be relatively close in age with her brother or sister. Favorite trad wife Insta accounts? That is such a good one. I have so many. I love Cynthia Lowen. She's on YouTube here as well, but I love her Instagram account, as well as Mrs. Midwest. She just had her beautiful baby boy, and so I love her account as well. I love Soli Oli, I think is how you say it. Correct me if I am wrong. And then also The Christian Wife is a really good Instagram account as well. Favorite part of being a housewife and mom? Honestly, just taking care of my loved ones, taking care of my family. I'm such a giver at heart, and I love to serve those around me. And that's just been my favorite part of being a wife and being a mom, is just being able to give all of me to the people I get to call family. And it's been a very humbling and amazing experience for sure. So definitely just being able to serve. It's my very favorite part of being a mom and a wife. Okay, the next question is, how do you get yourself up and going on the days you don't feel like it? That is such a good question. My biggest piece of advice is to get dressed for the day. You're not going to want to do anything if you're in your pajamas or sweatpants. At least that was the case for me. So if you do want to start your day right and kind of get up and get things done, thank you, I definitely suggest getting dressed for the day. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could be jeans and a t-shirt, but get out of your pajamas and your sweatpants. Also, make your bed so you're not tempted to crawl back in. Somebody is thirsty. So definitely make your bed so you are not tempted to crawl back in. And also, my number one piece of advice is to clean for 10 minutes. And once you start cleaning, you're not going to want to stop. So the last question I have time to answer is, did you always maintain your home like the way you do now? And the answer to that is definitely not. It took me needing to really get into a routine, and also my husband telling me that he really needed me to step up. So don't let it get to that point for you. But after him and I kind of talked, I realized I needed to kind of step up my game. And ever since then, I don't know what it was, but ever since then, I just haven't looked back, and I've really strived to be the wife and mom that I've always wanted to be. But it takes practice. Don't expect to get into a brand new routine overnight. Start with the small things like making your bed every day and cleaning as you go. And then those little things will start to become just everyday things. That is all I have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I know you guys are enjoying this content as much as I am making it for you. Say bye. Blow kisses. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and TikTok as well, which is also The Reserved Wife. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.